So segmentation is the idea that an animal's body plan is broken up into segments. Now, segments, as you see here, this is a fireworm, and I actually saw one of these guys about as big as your finger. Sort of snorkeling down in the Caribbean. I think if you touch it, it'll give you a nasty sting. What you notice about this fireworm is actually related to earthworms. You can kind of see the resemblance. And as you can see, its body is broken up into segments. Right? I'm using the cursor to move along the segments. Now the segments are very similar to each other, and yet even these segments would be unique. Someone who knew fireworms very well could actually see one of these segments and figure out which one it was. That's beyond me, of course. Now, segments can then be, so that's the simplest kind of segmentation where virtually every piece looks almost the same. And then some are more elaborate, where the segments are more specialized. So this is a scorpion, and you see some of the segments have pincers on them, claws, and then some have legs on them, and then some don't have legs on them, and then legs again, and then actually the last couple of segments are broken up into or form a tail with a stinger at the end, right? But that's really just, those are really just specialized segments. Now, even humans have segmentation. This is you see this gentleman here has a six-pack, right? And the arrangement of the muscles, if you think about it, right? The pectorals and then these muscles of his abdomen are they're similar to the segments that we've seen in the scorpion and in the fireworm. In fact, if we Google, let's look something up here. Okay, so this is on Wikipedia, and what we're looking at is the vertebral column in a goat, right? So you see that's also segments, right? The cervical, thoracic, lumbar, right? And the coccygeal, right? The tail. So this particular part of the goat's anatomy is segmented, and it's similar to a worm or a scorpion.